I'm sorry, I didn't...
God, you're such a girl. Come on, it's my treat.
Hey man, are you currently in the talking stage with someone you're interested in? Well, you may have come across a lot of opinions to suggest cutting a woman off if she does certain things that is a red flag. But before you do that, let's talk about what those conflicting values could be and how to approach the situation with empathy and understanding. Number 6. Inconsistency.
No, thank you. I've seen you play. Not impressed.
As a man, it's important to pay attention to signs of inconsistency early on in the talking stage. One of the main things to look out for is communication. If the woman you're talking to is responsive and engaged one day, but distant and uninterested the next, it's a red flag. It's essential to have open and honest communication in any relationship. And if she's inconsistent with her communication, it may indicate that she's not taking the relationship seriously. Number 5. Poor communication.
Wow, right to voicemail. Didn't even ring.
Poor communication is a common problem that can arise in any kind of relationship, whether it's personal, professional, or romantic. This is especially true during the talking stage of dating, when two people are getting to know each other and trying to decide if they want to pursue a romantic relationship. A sign of poor communication during the talking stage of dating is if the woman you're talking to is not able to express her feelings or needs clearly. If she's constantly sending mixed signals or seems unsure of what she wants, it can be frustrating and confusing for both of you. If the woman you're talking to is not able to communicate effectively or is not willing to work on improving communication, it may be a sign that she's not the right person for you. Number 4. Lack of interest.
Why are you here?
When someone shows a lack of interest, it can be a sign that they are not genuinely invested in the relationship. They might not ask questions or show enthusiasm when it comes to learning more about you or your life. This behavior can make the other person feel ignored or unimportant. It can also be frustrating and cause a sense of disconnect, leading to a lack of connection between the two parties. If you are in the talking stage of dating and notice these red flags, it's essential to address them immediately. When a woman constantly cancels plans, shows disinterest in conversation, or only talks about herself, it may be time to cut her off and move on. Number 3. Blatant disrespect.
And if you were attractive like Brad?
Yeah.
Blatant disrespect can take many forms, but some common examples include constantly canceling plans at the last minute, being consistently late or unreliable, or failing to show courtesy and basic consideration towards you. If a woman does any of these things, it's a clear sign that she's not taking the relationship seriously or valuing your time and effort. If you feel like a woman is displaying blatant disrespect towards you during the talking stage of dating, it's important to trust your instincts and cut her off. While it can be difficult to let go of someone you may have feelings for, it's ultimately better to prioritize your own well-being and seek out relationships that are built on mutual respect and consideration. Number 2. Making assumptions of who you are.
Saving the world one cake party at a time?
Yeah, something like that.
Assuming you are someone who takes dating seriously and is looking for a meaningful connection, it is important to pay attention to the signals your potential partner is sending during the early stages of getting to know each other. The talking stage is a time when you are both figuring out if you are compatible and whether or not you want to pursue a relationship. As such, it is important to be aware of any red flags that may indicate that this person is not the right fit for you. Of course, it is important to keep in mind that everyone has their own unique quirks and flaws, and it is not fair to expect perfection from a potential partner. However, it is important to recognize when certain behaviors or actions are incompatible with what you're looking for in a relationship. By making assumptions about who you are and what you want based on these behaviors, you can save yourself time and heartache in the long run. Number 1. Conflicting morals and values.
Joy. Since when do you care about being liked? Why do you care so much about being liked?
You're an actress. What are you talking about?
Morals refer to a person's personal beliefs about what is right and wrong, while values are the principles or standards that a person holds as important. These can be influenced by a variety of factors, such as upbringing, culture, religion, and personal experiences. It's important to note that conflicting morals and values don't necessarily mean that one person is right and the other is wrong. It simply means that their beliefs and principles don't align. It's up to each individual to decide what is important to them and what they are willing to compromise on. However, it's also important to recognize that some values and morals are non-negotiable, such as honesty, respect, and trust. If your date displays behavior that goes against these core values, it may be a sign that you're not compatible in the long run. Remember, being in a talking stage in a dating is crucial. There's a lot of factors you need to consider if you must continue or not. But before cutting her off, have an honest conversation and see if there's room for compromise. Who knows, you might find that your differences can actually bring you closer together in the end. What do you think about this topic?
Really exciting. I wish I could.
Did you encounter those aspects in your talking stage, girl?
Let's try that again.
Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.